Freedom Now was created in 2001 to provide legal assistance and targeted advocacy to secure the release of prisoners of conscience. Prisoners of conscience are individuals who have been imprisoned for their nonviolent exercise of a fundamental right, such as expression or belief, political association, or assembly. Freedom Now was started by young lawyers who recognized that their expertise and determination could help, even though their clients might be held in faraway places and subject to laws unfamiliar to them. International treaty law lays the foundation for the right against arbitrary detention, the right to a fair trial, and the right to exercise rights of conscience. Our founders created a program that we pursue today, undertaking the representation of individuals whose detention is illustrative of abuses inside a country. We formulate a legal case and make a submission to an international tribunal. We engage the media and political leaders who have the influence and the leverage to be listened to, all with the aim to bring about our clients' release. Our objective is to help free prisoners of conscience. In freeing these individuals, we reinforce rule of law and respect for human rights. But most importantly, we help give a person their life back, and we reunite families. Along the way, we work to reduce the number of individuals wrongly imprisoned, and we return vital voices to their communities, voices for change that are essential for democracy. This is the best contribution we can make, helping to free changemakers so they can go back to building their societies. But to do this, we need stable funding and the pro bono support of our law firm partners and others who bring skills and resources to help our clients. Freedom Now is all about leverage and what we do and how we do it. First, we select cases that are representative of a systemic problem, so that while we work on behalf of one, we're leveraging this support to address broader problems. Second, in working on our cases, we look to leverage opportunities and influential relationships, like those with sympathetic government officials. Though a small organization, Freedom Now brings mighty weight to bear on our work, partnering with law firms and law schools who provide legal services to us on a pro bono basis. Indeed, for every dollar we raise, we leverage 3 times that amount in pro bono support. Freedom Now is effective because of its focused, results-driven approach. Because prisoners of conscience are imprisoned by countries using their legal systems and laws as a tool, we use our legal tools and international law. We carefully pursue an advocacy strategy that is designed to get our clients out of jail, making use of influential networks and our legal expertise. Freedom Now measures its success qualitatively and quantitatively. First, we measure our success in how many cases we take. We aim for geographic diversity. We assist individuals whose imprisonment addresses different types of repression: journalists, human rights defenders, lawyers, political activists, and artists, to name but a few persecuted categories. Not only do we aim to help free individuals, but we seek enhanced respect for rule of law and binding international treaties, the adoption of more just and accountable policies, lessened repressive practices by government officers, and greater freedom and resolve of activists. These goals are harder to measure, but no less important. Because we are an organization that works case by case, one might assume that an impact is made only on behalf of the one client. Not true. Our work has a multiplier effect. We select cases that are illustrative and representative of other cases and abuses in the country. Once our clients are released, most of them return to their advocacy work on behalf of their communities. Freedom Now works to get results, not to obtain publicity. And with this aim, we do a lot behind the scenes for our clients, efforts that are not shared publicly. This might include making use of highly placed government officials or country-to-country dialogue, anything we believe can help free our clients. Some ask why we've not taken cases in the United States. While we are open to cases anywhere, including the United States, we focus on those countries that lack a civil society equipped to handle such cases, and those who really need outside help. Lastly, others might think there are plenty of organizations doing this type of work, like Amnesty International. While there are other organizations that do pieces of what we do, no organization represents an individual and their family, providing individualized legal assistance and advocacy that is focused entirely on them. Freedom Now has worked in more than 25 countries, helping to free dozens of individuals. But our impact does not stop with the individual. We helped not only Louis Mageau, a journalist jailed in Cameroon. We helped the people of Cameroon, who got an independent newspaper back once he was released. Our work not only helped Ayub Masih, a Pakistani Christian sentenced to death for blasphemy, reclaim his freedom, we helped save his life and set a life-saving precedent in the Pakistan Supreme Court. Government authorities go to great lengths to impede communication between victims of abuse and potential allies in the international community. This can make it challenging to maintain contact with family members of our clients who are monitored, harassed, and threatened. Freedom Now also faces challenges in securing the funds it needs to more readily meet the growing need for our help. There are far too few funding foundations to meet the needs of international human rights. And while we have secured very competitive grants, we need support from more individuals and more foundations to maintain our work. With more resources, Freedom Now could maintain its operation and grow to a size more equipped to meet the needs for our work. We receive many more requests for assistance than we're able to meet. With more staff, we can leverage more pro bono assistance. Because of the pro bono support we receive, we will always work beyond our size. We will stay scrappy, as we have affectionately been called, but we'll have the resources to do more. Freedom Now was created to fill gaps left by others, specifically that of individualized assistance to prisoners of conscience. But still, we'd like to do more. If able, we would provide more direct support to families who are struggling with their imprisoned family members. In many cases, it is the chief earner who is imprisoned. We could also take on a more active role during domestic prosecutions, assisting and supporting the local legal counsel and monitoring trials and appeals.